what's your update? How are things going for you?
Well, I'm not a millionaire, but I'm a $300-aire.
Oh, okay.
So I'm down.
Wait. Meaning you're up 300 on the initial 1,000?
No, I have $300.
What's up, guys? It is your boy Jerome back at it with another video. This is episode 4 of the $1,000 to $1 million road to riches that we were doing. The Robinhood trading game that Maddox and I were doing, I guess, if you want to call it that. Challenge?
Friendly competition.
Okay. Friendly competition. And after a quick 4 episodes, we've decided this series needs to end. And it's not because either of us became millionaires. I'll tell you that right now. Maddox, I don't know how your stock positions have been going, but mine have been going pretty horribly, and I'll tell you exactly why we have to end this series. It's because I don't have enough money to play this game anymore. I had a huge scare the other day. So if you remember, I had a couple SPY call exercises or calls that I owned. They were supposed to expire December 31st. It is now February 4th. It's been a while since we've recorded our last episode, but it's mainly because I've just been trying to work up the courage to talk about this. Essentially what happened was, before December 31st, which was when my calls were supposed to expire, I had an early assignment of my calls. For those of you that don't understand what I'm talking about, essentially that means some investor somewhere, the one that I sold my option to, decided that they were going to take their earnings and walk away, meaning I specifically, as an individual, now owe them 300 shares of SPY. Maddox, I don't know if you know how much SPY is worth.
Yeah, no, what is it, 400 or something, right?
$400+ at the time. Yeah, right. It was like 430 or something. My calls were for $424 and $427. I don't know if you know this about me, but 300 times 400 is $120,000, which I do not have. And so essentially what happened was I woke up at like 1 a.m. to a notification from Robinhood. It literally made the sound on my phone and everything. And they just showed me a notification that said, hey, your call was assigned. Congrats. You owe this person 300 shares of SPY. And your account is now negative $120,000. And I literally panicked.
Did it actually say congrats?
I don't know. That might have been me. I might have put that in there. But I was just like, I'm not going to lie. I tried to call you. I know it was 1 a.m., but I tried to call you.
I was going to talk about that.
And I was like, I know I set this up in a way where Robinhood told me that my maximum possible loss was like $300 or something. So what is going on? Long story short, I somehow, soothed myself and went to bed that night. And when I woke up in the morning, yeah, I was correct. I had set everything up properly. And essentially the transactions, I had made like a protective call on the opposite side. And so everything worked out, and the money transferred, behind the scenes and everything. And the guy got his 300 shares and I only lost $300, not $120,000. But here's my gripe. Why would they send that notification out? I feel like if I was a different type of person, or if that was 10 times that money, which isn't unreasonable. If you're playing the option game, I only spent I don't know, $20, maybe $100 total on those positions. It's not crazy to assume that someone spends $200 or $1,000. And then if they come looking at a bill that shows them they're negative $1.2 million, I don't know, people are going to do crazy things. They're going to rob a bank or
Yeah. Well, this happened, I mean, do you remember this? This happened several years ago. Someone had the same experience with options and their account was negative 700,000 or something like that. And they, I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't legitimate. It was just a technical error on Robinhood.
Really?
Yeah. So which is why I'm so surprised that this still happened to you. I would have thought after that they very much would have corrected any issue.
1,000%.
Which I don't know. It's I I mean, obviously with these different options, when you have different legs and stuff, like there's a lot of and there's so many different ways to structure them.
Right.
It's kind of, there's a lot of complicated things going on. But honestly, I feel like if anything, like why are they doing the calculation like in the middle of the night when the markets aren't open or whatever? Just like I don't know, like wait till just like if there's, they could at least set it up where if there's like they could have some type of like, okay, this seems like an unusual balance to display relative to this person's like activity,
Right.
You only have $1,000 in here to be negative 120,000 is like kind of, that seems unusual.
Right.
Let's just not display anything until we have it sorted out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
They
like could probably put that in there.
Yeah, or like at the very least, like send the notification after everything's already taken care of, right? Like these are contractually obligated. It's not like I could have seen the notification and stopped it. Right. So like what does it do to tell me and then now I'm just worried about it, Like I do think it's good to have the notification that your call got assigned. Your position got assigned. But
if it's if you have different, if you're doing different parts of the strategy, like the whole, you're invested in the whole strategy, not just one part of the.
Send the notification after the full strategy is complete.
I guess I'm not a very good friend because I didn't answer you 1 a.m. I don't. I think they implemented a support line that you can call. I don't know if you tried that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I don't know if they would have been open then.
Yeah.
But, if anyone is on Robinhood and experiences that, just realize it's probably just a technical issue.
Yeah.
And if you call the support line before making any rash decisions.
Life decisions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so that left my account at about $650 or so. What's your update? How are things going for you?
Well, I'm not a millionaire, but I'm a $300-aire.
Oh, okay.
So I'm down.
Wait. Meaning you're up 300 on the initial 1,000?
No, I have $300. Which. So yeah, I mean, if you recall, I basically just shorted stocks in various different ways.
Yeah.
And my Tesla, or the put I bought on the leveraged Tesla ETF.
Yeah.
It's up 36% because Tesla's been performing very, very poorly. They had some bad earnings, and then there's been some tough stuff in the news with Elon Musk's compensation package.
Yep.
But other than that, all my positions are down 99% as of now. And
oh god.
And they expire March 15th, so I have a month and a half for them to become worth something.
What can we do between now and then to make the market tank between you and I?
Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be that quick, or I don't think we have that much influence. I mean, so kind of when I initially shorted and I was up a bit, and the situation changed, and interest rates came down a lot, and they've started going back up a bit, but they're still much lower relative to where they were. So I think I personally think there's reason for them to continue higher. And then when we get higher again, we'll be kind of back to the same point that, to the same set of conditions that I was initially bearish on stocks. I don't really think that's going to happen in the next month and a half.
Yeah.
These things take macro movements take a long time to play out. So I think it'll happen eventually, but unfortunately I think we with your scare and my bad calls,
minus
I feel like
99%. Yeah.
Wait, so you have 600 something left?
Yeah. So hashtag Team Jerome $650, hashtag Team Maddox $300. So that would make me the winner. However, I have one more thing I need to disclose to you. Are you familiar with how dividends work when you have a short position in the option market?
So I don't know that I've experienced this before. Well, actually, I might have, but I don't really know how it works. But if you're on the short side of an asset that's paying out a dividend, you have to pay the dividend essentially, right?
Yeah. Your
So
boy
like,
did not know that.
so what? You had to
So
pay.
on SPY, I had an option that I was on the short side. So I had to pay, this happened on January 31st, literally 5 days ago. I had to pay $571 as a dividend.
No way.
Yeah, because you have to pay the dividend, I'm fairly certain, on the full 300 shares.
The notional value of all the shares. Yeah.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
$571 I spent. I'm glad that my account had enough money to cover that. So my current account value, $123.
Okay. All right. I might have to take the W then.
Unfortunately, Team Jerome has lost, and Team Maddox has taken the victory on this one. Oh,
so
man.
I technically have 328, and you had like 120.
123. 123.
So we collectively have like $500 left.
Yep.
So we've lost like 75% of our.
Yeah. That's right.
Well,
that's right. In a
matter
of 4 months. No, not at all. Not at all. It was not.
If we get likes and subscribes and get that revenue going, that ad revenue, we can.
Then maybe.
We'll refill our accounts and start over again.
Right. Nope. I'm not claiming that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I've played around in the option market before this series and now in this series, and I think my conclusion is just don't play with options.
Yeah.
For me.
This was initially my idea as like I hadn't, I know about options just being, in investments and finance. I hadn't traded them before. I thought this would be like a fun way to like experiment with them. I personally have gotten involved with futures now, and I think futures are a better vehicle for me to like express my views on markets.
Interesting.
Mostly because of the time, the time aspect with options. It's very hard to like place a date on like what your expectations are for things to happen.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I don't know.
Well, if you guys enjoyed this short lasting series, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Where did we mess up? Where are the things that we did well? I mean, I don't really think any of them. And if you want to show your support for the winner, hashtag Team Maddox in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching this video, and we will catch you guys next time. Peace.
Wait.